this is Idella with the Wisconsin CTC. Most people, when you're thinking about the SBIR and STTR program, you're thinking of this as a singular entity, whereas you might not appreciate that the Small Business Administration oversees the SBIR and STTR program, but each of the 11 participating agencies have their own way of applying the rules and procedures to getting the kinds of technologies and innovations that they're looking for. And this means that a number of companies are missing opportunities for this non-dilutive funding because you're thinking about the SBIR and STTR program as a singular program with a singular set of eligibility and a singular set of competitive needs. So in Wisconsin, we have a lot of applications to the NIH, the National Institutes of Health, and the National Science Foundation. And so I'll use the example of, say, a medical device and how you might think differently for an NIH versus an NSF application. The first area might be innovations of interest. So the National Science Foundation tends to like big platform technologies with big market potential, whereas the National Institutes of Health, they're really focused on patient outcome and improvements in disease states or patient indications. When we're thinking about say an investment thesis, again, the National Science Foundation likes a big problem. Maybe there's a big market opportunity there. Whereas the National Institutes of Health may not care about it being a big market opportunity, but maybe it's an underserved population. Think of like an orphan disease. Maybe it's a small group of people that have that, but it's a big problem because there's not a lot of solutions in the space. The third area I'll talk about is available funding. What's really cool about NIH and NSF is that they have different ways of looking at funding, different funding amounts available for companies in the SBIR and STTR program, and also different supplemental programs to help you in your commercialization objectives. So you definitely want to take a look at some of what those opportunities are for a company. But also, the National Institutes of Health participates in one of the rules from the SBA where a company can be majority VC owned. This means that in some cases, the NIH can make an SBIR award to a company that is majority owned by multiple VCs, hedge funds, or private equity firms. It's a lot to remember, I understand. And so that's why we really encourage you to reach out to the Wisconsin CTC so you can think about how the SBIR and STTR program can help you with both technology development as well as technology integration.